What's up, YouTube? Slap Red Duelist back at it again with the deck profile. We got Jared over here. He's gonna show off, his counter fairy deck profile.
90% max rarity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who am I looking at right now?
Well, you see, you got two big Parshath looking guys.
And it's straight in the middle right now.
And then this guy that I wanted to fit in the deck, but I can't find something to take out because I'm already struggling to keep this at 40 cards. This is VOLTANIS the Adjudicator. He's an ultimate rare. This is first dead from Enemy of Justice, ulti. And I bought this card for $9 just to flex on people because I like this card.
What does he do? Why encounter fairy?
So when you activate a counter trap and it resolves, you tribute all monsters you control to special summon them, and then you destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of fairy monsters you tributed. Doesn't target. It happens, right after the chain link. It's like multi-faker, but better because it pops everything.
Yeah, I wish multi-faker does that.
Yeah, doesn't miss timing with these other cards, like some people on Pojo.biz in 2007 thought. So, I'm calling you guys out. I know you're out there. But I wanted to fit him in, but I'm going to give him an honorable mention because I can't figure out what to take out for him right now.
Alrighty.
So, we're here.
Oh. Version 2.
Technically 3.
3.
That was budget build.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty. Right around Ho-Oh's belly.
We're right here, boys. So we got 2 copies of Sacred Arcanite Parshath. So he's the main deck boss monster. When you activate a counter trap and it resolves, you banish 2 other fairies from your field or grave to special summon him from either your hand or grave. And when he does battle damage, you can search for a Parshath card or a counter trap and add it to your hand.
You're a pretty cool guy.
So he's a big, beefy, level 9 guy.
I'm the boss.
So I guess if I really wanted to, I could have put Calamities in this extra deck. But I don't know. He's pretty strong. I typically never summon him with his effect. Of 1 copy of Zeradius Herald of Heaven to search for the field sanctuary in this guy. Also just to flex on people. This card is bad. It typically gets banished off of Desires, but when you do draw it, you get into the sanctuary early. It's really good because you can set up and stop things with Divine Punishments as often as you need. 1 Power Angel Valkyria. I hate her, but she is actually necessary in the deck. I tried it out at 40 and cut her at first, and I could not get the Ariadne. As much as I tried, I could not get the Ariadne. So she's necessary at least to search for Ariadne and just, be able to activate your stuff for free. Speaking of Ariadne, here's Ariadne.
3.
3 guiding Ariadne. When it pops, you reveal 3 counter traps from your deck, your opponent adds 1 to your hand, and you shuffle the rest back in. And while it's in your scale, you can activate your counter traps without paying life points and without discarding cards. So that makes all but 1 counter trap in the deck free to activate. And it brings that 1 down to just revealing a card in your hand. So it's pretty good. 2 copies of Minerva Scholar of this guy who should have been a super instead of Valkyria. Shaking my head. Each time a counter trap resolves, it gains 500 attack. And if Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field when this effect resolves, you add a counter trap with a different name than the one that was activated from your grave to your hand. So it lets you recycle your stuff. Eventually, in late game, this thing will be at like 7,800 because you've activated like 14 counter traps, and you're just flexing out there with your big strong fairy, and then it just gets kaiju'd. But whatever, strong guy. 3, count them, 3 Bountiful Artemis.
Beautiful card.
So Bountiful Artemis, after a counter trap resolves, immediately draw 1 card. That's all it is. It's your draw engine. It's a very powerful card. Drawing card is really strong in this format, guys. There we go. Just pretty cool. 1 copy of Meltiel. Meltiel is actually really strong and really underrated. He could probably be bumped up to 2 if I could find something to take out. So each time a counter trap resolves, you gain 1,000 life points, and if Sanctuary is on the field, you pop a card. It doesn't target, doesn't start a chain, anything. It's just immediately after our counter trap resolves. So, really strong card. And last monster is 1 copy of Barrier Statue of the Heavens.
If you watched the previous Deck Pro.
Yeah, this guy had a glow up, so it's pretty good. Prevents anything but lights from being special summoned. So it locks out a lot of stuff. Stops Goki almost in their tracks if you can get it out turn 1. They can't really do that much. I don't know much about the Spiral build because I can't remember what Super Agent's attribute is. Let's go on to the spells. I actually play a decent amount of spells, and I'm kind of surprised. Count them triple Card of Demise for drawing 3 cards and discarding all of them because you can't set them on your field anymore. This deck has like 0 consistency, so you need to play these bad draw cards just to get all your essential pieces. So always make sure you don't use up your scale zones when you're setting stuff, because you might draw into that Ariadne, and if you can't activate it, well, there it goes. You lose. GG. Good game. 2 Pot of Desires for banishing all of your combo pieces in deck and losing. And drawing 2 cards too. But, you know, it's whatever. Banish all 3 Bountiful Artemis, draw Pot of Desires, and Meltio. No, Pot of Desires and Zeradius, and banish the Sanctuary in the Sky as well. There we go. That's what happens. 3 Ties of the Brethren. This is a card I hate the most, but sometimes it's necessary when you have to push. I could probably take this down to 2 if I tried hard enough, but I don't try very hard. So you target a level 4 lower, pay 2,000 life points, special summon 2 monsters with the same type and attribute but different names. So typically you'll bring out Artemis. I typically do Artemis, Valkyria, and Statue, or Artemis, Statue, and like Minerva or Meltiel. Just any combination of those. If you get them on board, you're just golden. You're good. Set 4 counter traps, you just win. So the last spells I play are 2 copies of Sanctum of Parshath and Sanctuary in the Sky. So this used to be at 3, but I found drawing it every game 3 times was pretty hard when I want to get my counter traps. Protects your sets. Fairy monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Has a little mini Pot of Avarice effect. Stacks them on top of the deck. 3 counter traps or fairies with different names. Sanctuary in the Sky. You take no battle damage from battles involving fairies. It's just a pretty strong card. It's one of the bits of inherent consistency these fairies have. Just Zeradius discard to search it. And then eventually, you know, as counter traps go on and activate, you can banish that Zeradius to summon the Arknight Parshath, if you'll come out of there. There we go. So Zeradius has his uses, and that's one of them. And now onto the trap lineup. You know, we're out here. Very thick. I still play the 2 copies of Curse Seal because it's broken. You know, negating your spells and preventing you from activating them for the rest of the game is just really strong. I still don't get why, when I look at deck profiles of this deck, a lot of times people don't play it. I don't know if it's changed since like 5 months ago, but you know, I think this card is really strong and I kind of refuse to take it out. It's less powerful now because, you know, Draco's going to be dead and no one's going to be playing Diagram except those 2 Dino players at locals, but it's whatever. 3 Divine Punishment. Negates anything as long as Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field. Just monster effect, spell trap. No cost, just need to have Sanctuary. Really powerful if you can get that stuff up turn 1, just negate all your opponent's plays. Like it would have been earlier against you if I had, you know, drawn cards afterwards. 2 copies of Rebirth of Parshath. I used to play this at 3, but I had to take out one of them because I hated drawing it after all my Parshaths were done. So when a spell trap card or monster effect is activated, reveal a counter trap in your hand, discard a card, and pay 1,000 life points. Negate that and destroy it, and then special summon a Parshath either from your deck or extra deck. So it's kind of dead after Demise, so you don't really want to see it turn 1 with Demise if you do it. If you have this set, you can just go straight into Arknight. If you attack with Arknight, search a counter trap, and this is always live. And it's especially good with the Red Reboot, because this should always be in your hand. If you have to set this, I'm sorry. Especially with this, because you still don't have to pay life points to activate it from your hand if you have Ariadne. So you could just you know, activate Rebirth of Parshath, revealing the Red Reboot in your hand, and just keep it there. You know, your opponent goes, oh, evenly matched, and you're like, no. Also, buy anti-magic arrows. I'm telling you guys now.
It's a really good
It's
card.
a secret format. Alright, so, Solemn Judgment, it's back. It's pretty good stuff. 2 Solemn Strike, very good card. Negate monster effects, special summons. Solemn Warning, to flex on people. It's not ulti, I'm sorry. Stops your summons. And last cards are 3 Ultimate Providence. For negating anything, again, by discarding a card of the same fact. It's Mechaba, you know, or Mechaba is this, because this came out first.
True.
But very strong card. So, 40 card main deck. I struggled really hard to get it to 40. I had to cut out some pieces, and I was really upset. But we'll just go straight into the extra deck now. 15 cards, somehow. The one synchro we play is an Avenging Knight Parshath, just to summon off of a Rebirth of Parshath. It changes something to defense, and then, you know, does piercing. It's pretty good. Pretty strong. If anything, this is the only card in the extra deck that you will touch.
True.
I play 3 Utopias to help push, so I can attack twice for 5,000 because I have no power in my deck. But it's pretty strong. Utopia Lightning's a really good card. Sad to see him fall out of favor in recent formats, but he's still really strong. You know, when Chaos Max comes back, he's gonna be there. 1 Dark Rebellion, steal a swing for game. Pretty much all of this is going to be protecting your sorry ass or swinging for game, like super hard. Like this one is protecting your sorry ass.
Yeah.
Baguska.
Turn 1.
If you can't really do anything, if you somehow manage to get 2 monsters out there, you're just like, fuck it. Yeet. Protect your ass. Tornado Dragon's a little both. You know, if you're scared of back row, just pop it and push for game. Or, you know, just pop back row so to be safe from stuff. Pop your opponent's diagram when they're like, activate effect, change Stormforth. You're like, 1 Honor Arc. Taking problem monsters, take those nightmares, boy. I just hope that they don't have the goblin that prevents them from targeting, but he's usually engraved from being a combo piece I've seen. So it's whatever. 1 Pastel. For spinning those cards back. Yeah, I know, that was a pretty good one. I tried really hard. Yeah, Castel. What can be said about him? Diamond Dyer, pop, pop. Like, the entire extra deck, like, uses up a lot of resources to go into in this deck, so you really don't want to use it that often. 1 Gage Samurai, go for game. Tsukiyomi maybe get some more resources, help you out, draw some cards. It's kind of strong. Tsukiyomi is, like, maybe the only other card that you would generally go into in an average game. The rest is if you had to, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just options. Abyss Dweller.
Dweller and Utopia.
Yeah,
Like
that's the last game. Last Exceed. And I play 2 links. I play a Proxy Dragon and a Clock Taker.
Just to fill up space.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
could do that if you really had to. I don't have a Soul Charge or a Monster Reborn in this deck, so you're not really going to get your monsters back out. But, you know.
15 card extra deck.
15
you know.
card extra deck.
Always, you know, you guys, you know, customize it to your needs, your locals, you know, stuff like that. Every, you know, comic shop or card shop, different.
We saw that in full force today, Douglas.
Yeah, we did. Alrighty, guys. Jared, do you have anything you want to tell the viewers or anything?
Not to my knowledge. We had a Trickstar deck. It's gone now.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We did have a complete, like, competitive Trickstar deck, but we got an offer we couldn't refuse.
Yeah, money was calling.
So, a guy was fiending for a deck, and
If you want an example, look up Trickstar deck, like any regional, and you'll find pretty much the exact same list.
Yeah. So, we do have like stuff. I'm finishing up Necros.
Ooh.
So, me, Daniel, and Jared were talking. I was gonna probably make spellbooks again. Daniel was gonna make Fire Fist, and Jared was he Blackwings.
Oh, it's Blackwings now. It was Sylvan's earlier.
Yeah, Sylvan's Blackwings. You have a lot, you know.
I was gonna work on current format Blackwings for a deck profile, at least until, you know, new boy comes out. I'm super excited.
Shout out to that Blackwing buyout. Made Jared happy.
I'm
His
happy.
cards of value now.
2011 is coming back, guys.
So guys, just like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what you guys think. If you have a specific deck you guys want us to build, we'll go out, we'll buy it. We'll try and find a recipe for it.
Max rarity Teledad.
If you want, I can play that in a tournament. See
Max
how it
rarity
goes.
Teledad in the tournament.
Yeah,
See how that goes.
With that being said, guys, please like, subscribe. Red Duelist signing out.
Peace.